Hey guys, hadn't updated this saw in a few days. I've honestly been waiting on that. Either I dropped it here and couldn't find it, which I don't think I did, because I've searched the garage and under the benches and had my wife and daughters out here. It's just non-existent. That's the little ring that goes in here. We got our outside collar, but that's the ring that goes on the inside to keep it from collapsing. I did video a lot of this, but the video was going to be so long and boring, I decided not to fool with it. Everything's pretty straightforward on these. If you've done one saw, you've done them all on a steel, unless it's some of the really old ones. Everything went together good. Did have a little problem getting the chain brake in. It's just a really tight fit the way it's designed on this particular saw. Chain adjuster and everything went alright. It feels like your typical China special chain adjuster. If it goes bad, we'll put an OEM one in it, but I doubt I'll use this saw enough for it to go bad. Don't like the spur sprocket, but it is what it is. I'll leave it be. Again, probably won't use the saw enough to worry about wearing it out. On this saw, everything fit perfect. That shows you that your crank's in right. Clips on good and tight. Everything dropped right in, no clearance issues. I think I did show maybe in a video the worm gear was catching some of the castings on the crank cases. That was not a problem with the crank cases. That worm gear just had a little burr on the end of it. I hit it the fall about 4 times. Fixed it, done deal. AV bushings went in good. I may have showed that already. I don't know. I don't remember. But these plugs were a pain to get in. That inner plug, if you're doing one of those, you'll know what I'm talking about. Squeeze it with a pair of pliers, push, twist. It'll go in. Keep you from fighting with it. It's got a thing that goes there. Not sure where my box of bushings is at. It's just for the chain brake cover. I could not get that to go in. Not going to worry about it. Not going to fool with it. No big deal. May try it again later, but bar studs went in, tightened down good. We did Loctite those. Everything over here went good, fit good. These caps, I've used them before. I don't like them. They fit really tight, I guess, which is a good thing, but they're a little hard. First half a dozen times you use them to open and close. Did hose them down with some lubricant. That seemed to help a little. Chain brake worked good. I do feel it is a little close to the handlebar. My 046 is not that way, so it's just something to do with these kits. There could just be something to do with an 044, but I swear it just looks like the cases are the same as the cases of an 046. I doubt it is. It's probably just something to do with this aftermarket chain brake handle. Got our muffler, gasket, and cooling shields. What that is, it's to deflect heat. Got them all matched to the front of the exhaust port. Should have a real nice bark to it. But what I'm going to do next, off camera, I'm not going to video it. It's pretty straightforward. All we've got left to do is that put that ring in, our carburetor, hook our fuel line up, the trigger's laying here, hook the trigger up, and do our rear plastic air filter in that order, and should be able to take this thing out back and see if it'll start. And I'll just tell you right now, it has a lot of compression. It's all I can do to, in other words, what I'm saying, this little cheesy rope that comes in these probably will not last. And if it does, it'll surprise me. But quit running my mouth, and I know you guys want to hear this run. May try to do the first start on camera, may not. May dial it in, get the tune first. But anyway, if everything's good, we should be able to hear this thing run today. Ain't that a gorgeous saw? So my daughter just brought me a cup of coffee. She said, boy, that's pretty. I said, let's just hope it don't blow up. I don't think it will. I think we're good. Probably will get some decals if it pisses any of you off. I'm sorry. I think I can pick up a nameplate and we'll get us a 044 or MS440 decal for there. And a Magnum decal. Like I said, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's mine. Doubt I'll sell it, but if I do, it'll be to someone watching this video anyway. So, I'm gonna finish my coffee, fill it up, and we'll go out and see if she starts. Alright guys, we've got a runner. Had the carb set a turn and a half out on each. On the 6th pull, it fired right up, set and idled. Ended up moving the low jet and the high jet in just a little bit, maybe an 1/8 to a 1/4 of a turn. But it is about 80 degrees here today. Sounds real good, has really good throttle response. Seems like it's going to rev out good. I'm going to get back here and dig around. I really don't want to pull a bar and chain off of another saw. I've got my saws set up the way I like them and kind of like leaving them that way, but I'm pretty sure, I know I've got an 18 back here and I've got a 20 that I'm going to have to dress the rails on, but other than that it should be fine, and I'm pretty sure I have a good chain to fit that. What I may do next is just make sure the oiler is going to work, but I'm about 100% positive it will, just by the way it felt when it was installed. Hopefully the next video you see is this thing cutting. The only thing I've got here is an old piece of pine we've been cutting on. It's not the biggest thing, but it has been down for years. It's dried out. Still soft wood, but not as easy to cut as green soft wood. I'm going to wait till the weather cools to go cut some more wood. I don't like getting out and cutting firewood and at 80 degrees. That's just me. I'd rather wait till the weather changes. But anyway, I'm going to quit running my mouth, and hopefully the next time you see this, she's in a cut. Alright, we found us a bar and chain. This chain was rough. It's got one cutter that's about gone, but get a good grind on it. I don't know how well that camera will pick up. Got the drags or rakers, whatever you want to call them, done on it. This is what I use. I have no idea how many thousandths it does. Probably leaves them 25 thousandths or so, because they're not real grabby or catchy. They're just a good smooth cut. If it cuts a little crooked, I've got the rails on this bar pretty straight, but it's got a lot of wire on it. I really need to get a squeezer, I guess. But this bar is probably 20 years old, so it really don't matter either. That chain's good and broke in, about wore out, and that's about how I run my chains. If you get them too tight, you're going to wipe out that PTO bearing. Got it oiled up, fueled up, no leaks. Here in a little bit we're going to go out back and make a cut with it. Okay, we tuned the carburetor a little bit, got the idle down and got it fattened up on top a little. It was a little lean. Like I said, chain's a little, that bar's cutting a little crooked, but I don't know, it's pretty straight. It's actually cutting pretty good. Saw's a powerhouse. We'll make a cut with it fattened up on top a little bit. Alright, as you folks up north would say, she cuts a does really good. That chain done a lot better than I thought it would, but we did spend a lot of time on it on the grinder and getting our drags just right. And say, I know bar's got a lot of wire on it, but good sharp chain goes a long way. Gonna end this here. Any questions about anything, throw them in the comments. I probably will get some decals and put on it. But yeah, the next time we go out to cut wood, this saw will go, the 360 that I rebuilt, the bottom end will go, and maybe the 99cc saw. They all three need some running time on them, so we'll take those three and probably a backup saw in case they all three blow up, which can happen, but I highly doubt. But anyway, gonna end this. I thank you guys for watching it, going along with me, and appreciate all the comments on everything, and you guys have a good day.